Recording. Hello everybody, my name is Ben and welcome to my channel, and this is a channel where I usually discuss my love for comics. And today's subject, it's based on the news of a series that hasn't been printed in quite a long time. It's unfortunately the reason for this getting reprinted is due to the unfortunate health situation with George Perez. And George Perez, one of my personal favorite artists of all time. It's if you know what's going on, we're all of course pulling for him right now, and I know he's under hospice care, and let's hope he pull through. Anyways, the book I'm talking about is the JLA Avengers 4-issue miniseries collected. I think the trade paperback is it's gonna come out in July. I think you could start ordering now. But the problem is, I only have a 7,000 copy print run. Now, 7,000 my eyes seems a lot, but given it's been such a long time that this collection is out of print, a lot of new comic readers might not have a chance to get their hands on it, and this is their chance. So again, hopefully you could get yourself a copy. And I'm not here really going to talk about the story too much. I'm sure you go on Wikipedia and you get the full story. Let me just talk about why it's so good. Of course, the main reason is good because George Perez is art, and George Perez can draw anything, everything. One of his specialties is to draw every character ever. And yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. So anyway, this book originally came out in 2003. It was a 4-issue prestige format miniseries. Issues 1 and 4, the bookend, were called JLA Avengers. Issues 2 and 3, it's called Avengers JLA. It's written by Kurt Busiek. Of course, is famous for his Avengers and Marvels and Astro City, which of course is also coming back to Image very soon. And if you get a chance to pick those up, do so. George Perez, a long-time favorite for many people, inspiration for a lot of the young generation of artists. Most known for, of course, is the Teen Titans. Judas Saga is one of the greatest Teen Titan, not just greatest Teen Titan, not just greatest DC, but greatest comic book story ever written. Let's see, what else is famous? He did Avengers with Kurt Busiek, yes. After the disaster Rob Liefeld run with the Heroes Reborn, Marvel gave Busiek and Perez a long run on the series, and they were wonderful. So let's get to it. Okay, since I don't have the trade paperback, I do have this. So this is the oversized graphic novel, the slipcase edition. I bought this when it first came out many years ago. The original price was $75. Right now the prices for this is around 400 plus, I think. Alright, let's just start with the slipcase. This is the wraparound cover for issue number 3, I believe. And I haven't touched this book in a long time, and I actually started looking at it this morning, and I just realized that there's a lot of things I didn't notice. For example, there is every Avenger and Justice League member are on this cover. Not only are they on this cover, like almost I think every incarnation of who they are is on there. For example, there are multiple Hawkmen on there. So you can see one right. That's Hawkman right there. More Hawkman over here. Let's see. That's Azrael. That's not Hawkman. I'm sure there's some more Hawkman somewhere. There's also multiple Iron Man. Here somewhere. Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah. This. Here we go. You got Iron Man, like the most modern version of Iron Man. It's here somewhere. Anyhow, they got both members of the Red Rockets right here, which is a cool touch. Various version of Thor. You got the the original Thor. You have they got one of the older looking Thor right here with the beard. You also have a Thunderstrike up here, right? And what's also cool about it is Captain America. You not only have Cap here, you also have I think that's U.S. Agent, but there's also somewhere is when the right here. Let's see if you can see it closely. This is when Captain America what do you call, quit and became the captain, right? And another cool thing is over here by the binder section. If you can see it right here, you got the dueling archers, right? You got Green Arrow, and you got Hawkeye. And then above you got Huntress. Over here you have the other Hawkeye, Connor Hawk. And if you can see it, I don't know who that is, but you also have, if I could get this right. Oh yeah, you can say there's also Yondu right here, the original Guardian of the Galaxy version, right? It's pretty cool. So yeah, so I actually never paid attention to this thing. I just thought, wow, it's a really cool wraparound cover. But now, yeah, this morning paying attention to it, I have no idea just how detailed this thing is. So let's go into this. So this contains 2 volumes. You have the regular graphic novel. Is 288 pages, collects the four issues of the series, and then you also have this, the companion. Let me get this out of here. So you also have this companion. What's important about this companion, including art from the original 1980s concept art to do back when they were supposed to want to do Avengers JLA crossover. And if I remember correctly, that Rob Liefeld actually bought the original art for this thing. Let's see if we can find it. And then Marvel and DC actually had to ask him for a favor to get it back. So let's see. We'll get off here. All right. That's one of the interior art from issue 2. So issue 3, maybe issue 3. So let's see if we can find anything. Here we go. Let's see some of the original art from back in the 80s that George Perez did. That Rob Liefeld owned the rights to. So you have a lot of these making of stuff, description-wise, right? Talking about all the crossover Marvel and DC did over the years, and there were some really good ones. So yeah, here we go. See over here, the original pencil work that George Perez did before, before they put the kibosh on it. Let's take a look a little more. It involves, look at that. It's supposed to originally involves Kang. And the Time Master. Oh yeah, it looks great. Anyways, so that's a companion one. I believe some of this material will be part of the reprint trade paperback. So now we're looking about this. The original issues, right? 4 issues. One thing I like to really love is this. So you have this and this. You have, look at this. The battle scene. Huh? How cool is that? So actually speaking of battle scenes, one thing that really just caught my eye immediately is when the Justice League and the JLA start fighting villains from their respective universes, opposite universes. So over here you have the Justice League fighting Terminus, which is I believe Terminus is the Avengers Fantastic Four villain. I'm not really familiar with that character, so there we go. But I do know him from the Marvel comic guides. And then, of course, as Terminus is in the DC universe, over here we have Starro invading the Marvel universe. It's right. Look at, just imagine having Starro show up on middle of Manhattan skies fighting the Avengers. I think it's pretty cool. Over here, you see that? Quicksilver and gets possessed by one of the starfish pods. Whatever. Anyways, it's just. The art is just so wonderful. And then we get to another cool thing I really like is this. Now, so now you're a fan of Jack Kirby. They do a scene where the JLA ends up on Monster Island, and look how great George Perez's art is, duplicating these classic Jack Kirby monster characters. And I love how impressed that Kyle Rayner is impressed because he's a comic book artist. Let's get here's some more of the monsters. So, but at this point, I think it's a competition between the Grandmaster and Carmona, who's for they try to capture these items, various powerful items from both universes. The one who gets the most actually wins. Actually, which universe is supposed to survive. So that's the basic concept of it. And then you actually get the battles between the. Oh, here we go. Here's a great scene between the Avengers and the JLA, their first meeting, when they first battle each other. And one of this is my favorite, is when, of course, Thor throws Mjolnir at Superman. Of course, Superman is weak against magic, so you know it does a lot of damage. This is, I think this is the cover for issue 2. This one thing they point out that which Marvel goes back into is, let me get to this, is it's a pretty cool scene. Let me see. I get to it. Here we go. It's over here. It's his Darkseid holding the Infinity Gauntlet, and one thing they do a callback on is that, well, the concept is that the Infinity Gem only works in their native universe, which they play that into in both the Infinity War story, which came a couple years ago, with Loki with the Infinity Stones. I don't know why they changed from gem to stones. I like gems better myself, which did not work. And then, of course, if you've seen the MCU Loki series, when Loki had one of the Infinity Gems at the the Time Authority office, this he can't use it because the power is not there because they're not in their native universe, which I think is a cool concept. Anyway, let's back to this book. Marvel and DC actually created this character called Infinity, which I think both company actually owns the rights to, which is, I don't think they use it very often. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a great battle scene between the Justice League and the Avengers, especially this part, right? This part with Hawkeye takes on the Flash. Of course, the Flash has Captain Boomerang as one of his main, rogue gallery villains. So he was pretty prepared for Hawkeye's boomerang arrow. And there's also a really nice fighting panel between Batman and Captain America. Yeah. Let's see, anything more cool stuff I show you before I convince you to buy this book. Wow, where is that really cool scene? Right here, when they finally team up, and Captain America gives Superman his shield. Anyway, I think I said enough. I'm trying my best to convince you to buy this trade paperback when it comes out, and I just think I know a lot of people want this for a long time, and I think this might be your only opportunity. Plus, the proceed is going to George Perez's family, which I think is very important. That with how much time the man has left with us, I think that we should all get a copy of, well, not this one, this is too expensive. Get a copy of the reprint trade paperback, and in the end, we hope the best. Hopefully, George Perez will pull out of this and be healthy, so he could show more of what he does best, which is drawing comic books for us. And that's about it. Really, I don't have much more to say. If you guys have any comment on, what your favorite piece by George Perez is, or maybe your favorite writing by Kurt Busiek is, you could put it below in the comment box. Also, are you guys going to buy this? I know maybe it's going to be hard to get, but try your best. All right, go to your LCS and put the order in. And that's about it. And once again, George Perez, I'm pulling for you, buddy. And that's it. Okay. My social media is in the description box, along with my eBay store info. And that's about it. Okay, guys. Have a good weekend. Take care now.